Well, spring hasn't sprung, but it is definitely springing. I've been really sick for the last couple days, so I'm just going to do a quick tour. I'm just getting on the mend now, so I'll just do a little walk around here. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Let's get up here and show you my first trees, which started this all in the first place. My first trees here were always going to be down this path here. I had probably 20 of them. I got a good deal on, but because of they're not grafted, they were grown from seed, I believe, so they didn't make it. Most of them didn't make it. The 2 peach, 2 nectarine, and 1 apricot. So, and I don't get too lucky with apricot. And you can see I got a lot of gummosis here. Not much I can do about that. And they're budding. Haven't broke yet, but they're close. It's a good thing I got the spray on when I did. Again, we'll be putting more fertilizer down, I think. Get some compost down on the bottoms here. This is that chicken scraps that I shoveled up. Put it up here, spread it around. Hey girls. Here's a goat shot. Here's a little cute goat shot. Cute goat. Hey girls. Again, there's an apple tree over there. It's one of my biggest apples. It's the one I've been pruning a little bit at a time. I'll just zoom in there real quick. I've been pruning that for the last couple of years, and ever since I have, the apples have been way better. So that's about it. Check that out. Look at all these buds. All right, we're hoping for some good growth this year and no death. I've already cut back enough. So got an apple and a pear. This is my big hard pruned pear. It's doing okay. I've had to cut off a few things that kind of wanted to die off a bit, but give it some time this year to grow. She'll be fine. Goats are saying hello to everybody. Say hello to the viewers, goats. And yeah, and then this right here was supposed to be my home. If I ever had money to grow a home, it would go here somewhere around in here. But yeah, let's just keep moving forward. Let's get down into our food forest. Of course, this is going to be the left side of the property, which is going to be a lane right here. There's supposed to be a lane on the other side of these maple trees. So the maple trees will all be down the left side, and all the nut trees will be down the right side, because nut trees like kind of an acidic ground, and they can handle each other, but they have a hard time, like especially black walnut with the juggalo mixing with the maples. They like to take over the maple trees. Now these maple trees, I got them all for free. I picked these up at my cousin's property. And these were just little saplings when I got them. And I just pulled them out in October when they kind of went dormant, and placed them back in. And they all seem to be doing pretty good, the ones that are surviving. A couple of them had some animal damage and some weather damage. Arrow. Leave the cat alone. Yeah, so as you can see, this here is my Hascap hill here, with some cherries on top. Sounds like a dessert. And then yeah, we just keep on going. You can see I've been slowly clearing away stuff here so that I can, keep with the lawnmower and get in here and take care of it. But I got to be careful. I don't want to kill the lawnmower. Got to make sure all the stumps are out, which are still a whole bunch. That's my worm team collector. You can see what it left over after it's broken up for a year. It's just this nice loamy stuff here, so it's actually pretty good stuff. I use it in the garden. Yeah, I got my all the maples that I picked up by accident when I was picking up my barrels. There just happened to be a big old maple tree, a big leaf maple. I don't know, I never heard of a big leaf maple until I found them, but they are absolutely huge. They're bigger than my hand, the leaf, which is pretty cool. But they have the same sugar content as a sugar maple, which I think is funny, which is basically 40-1. 41. Every 40 liters of sap, you get 1 liter of syrup. You can see I got a lot of these things. They're all starting to bud, eh? And we've got some really cold weather coming in, so I hope they slow down. They haven't quite broken yet. You can see they haven't broken yet, but they want to. Cherries are coming out. All of the early stuff is going to come out soon. Again, I got a ton of plants here. This is a Meeker raspberry. Sorry, Meeker. Yeah, that's so you can see the buds on this sucker here. And unfortunately, I can't remember which tree that is. But yeah, I know I'm really bad at labeling stuff. I know I'm going to get a lot of stuff in the comments. People are going to say, well, just do it like this, do it like that. I know. Just, I get busy and I get tired. And, it really bothers me that I didn't get anything done this week. This is Berry Hill right here. This is all berries. Hascaps, blueberries, blackberries, gooseberries. And then I think even some more hascaps. Because I really wanted to get the hascaps. They're a really good berry for you. Pond's doing well. It's full right to the brim. Fishes are doing well. I've seen some in there that are probably 6-7 inches long. Grapes are doing well. I did a little prune job on them, so they're doing okay. We'll see how they come out this year. I got a little bit of grapes last year, but they were just small. We're hoping to get bigger ones, and I want to get another variety. Hopefully, it's those long, I think they call them witch's fingers. They're supposed to be super sweet. Again, more hascaps right here. And this is just like another guild over on this side. I have a couple of guilds. There's a guild right here, kind of goes like a U, and then there's a center. And then over here we have just a straight guild, peach. I think it's a peach and an apple in there. I got my gardening beds, which had leaves that I put in a couple years back. Actually, it was only like last summer, I think. Not the summer last, but summer before. I filled them with leaves and let it broke down, and we're putting some of the compost in there and maybe growing some vegetables. I try to stay away from the vegetables a little bit because I don't have the watering in yet. This is my other grape right here. This is the other guild that I haven't finished yet. So I got my Hugelkultur strawberries here. I just grow strawberries in this sucker here, and we'll see how that goes. And then, like I said, it'll all go down right here, another whole row of patches, whether it's berries or bushes or whatever it's going to be. And then we get down to this is almost like this is the second set of trees that I put in, which was down here. So I started the food forest down here. Up there was supposed to be, they were really small, by the way, and they were just supposed to be for myself and my family to eat fruit fresh. And I did get fruit off them last summer. So got the mulberry over here, which is a very slow grower. We'll see how she does, but she's a lot bigger than she was. She was only about 6-8 inches when I got it. And sorry about the wind noise there. Again, got to get out here and do some labor, clean up some of these branches. But yeah, here's again, these are all in rows. So again, it's a tree, bush, tree, bush, tree, bush. I kind of do that so that I can open up the light. You can see how thick that trunk is doing. It's actually quite big. You can see if I put my hand around it, right? It's quite big. It definitely wasn't that big when I got it. It's only two or 3 years old, I think now. My first really hard pruned pear, doing really well, puts out good pear. And then I really trimmed down the one that was behind it too. So we'll just let it grow and do its thing, and then we'll keep pruning it as we go and getting it to the aesthetics that I like. So it might not be necessarily to the norm of everybody's growing pleasure, but to me, it's going to be what I want. So, and then we're getting back into the nuts again. So here's the black walnut right here, which the path will come down on this side, and then down through here, and then it'll head out into the back 40, which was what we call the back 40. It's only like 5 acres, but we call it the back 40. And yeah, I'll slowly get back in there, and I'm hoping to maybe put in some of those smaller cherries, those little dwarf cherries back in there. I have some gummy berry coming in too, and I'm hoping to get up in there. And we got, look at this guy. He's such a climber. That's why he's so strong. Come on, guys. And that's about it, really. We're going to go up on the right. This is what we call the right side, although we're right and walking up on the left. Chestnuts. These are edible chestnuts. This here is a grafted lockwood, and it's in there for cross-pollination purposes. These are all Japanese American cross. They're doing okay so far. I'm not sure about this one. This one here is a little soft in the ground there. Let me just check. Yep, seems to be okay. Seems to be doing okay. We probably need some stakes in there to straighten them out. But they're doing okay. They've grown a couple of feet since I got them last. And then we'll just walk up here. This is one of my favorite guilds. This is what I called my horseshoe guild. It's obviously shaped in a horseshoe, and then it's got a little slot in the center. And I left it there for, I don't know, I was gonna put beans, but the animals seem to eat them too quickly, so we'll have to find something else to put in there. And yeah, we got some pecans over here, which I want to get a few more of those, or I wish these would grow a little faster so I can maybe take a few cuttings. I got to get in there and clean out the pond a little bit and, you know, scrape out some of those bulrushes. So this is my pawpaw guild right here. I got 2 pawpaws right there. I couldn't tell you which ones they are, I forget. But pawpaws nonetheless. Now they grow really slow, so if you want a pawpaw, don't be in a hurry to get fruit off them, because it's going to take a good 10 years. Arrow, I told you to leave the cat alone. You leave him alone. He's such a brat. But yeah, like I said, the pond's doing well. Like, I don't think we're going to see any fish because the dogs run in there and they hide, but they disappear quick fast. So out of there. Nope. Okay. Up here, this is my wild raspberry section right here. These are the ones I've been plucking out from the right side over here. So I was pulling them out of the ground and just putting them over here. Supposed to be some of the best berry you can have is the black wild raspberry, which I didn't know that, but now I do. So again, more maples, same as the others. Got them from my cousin, and a bunch of hascaps in here that I separated, which is in one of my videos. I took a couple of cheap ones that I got from the store, and I separated them into smaller ones. See, there's a couple right here. Looks like they're budding already too. I got some budding going on. And this water tank is going to go inside the greenhouse, get some water going, because it's only going to be 2 or 3 weeks, and we're going to be starting to plant, because I already checked out some of the stuff, my stratification, and a lot of them are sprouting. So it's only a matter of time. We'll get them in some dirt. And then again, these are the Chinese American chestnuts that I grew. These are the only ones that survived. So those are the last ones I had. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the rabbit ate a couple of the tops, so we'll see if they come back. And then back to another hard pruned pear. And we're pretty much out of the food forest right now. So this is my woodworking section over here, my log section. It was for my days when I was ready to do some woodworking, which is kind of taking a back seat to being a food forester. But yeah, just wanted to give you a quick update, kind of do a quick one around, because I can't really do a lot of work right now. I'm kind of out of breath and a little tired. But we'll come back stronger than we ever were before. How's that? So you guys have a great week. Come and see me again next week. Cheers.